Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that's neat. It's a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Mendy. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Looking to play him in. Valverde. And he's cut it out. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a...
Chance! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Vinicius Junior. And now the breakaway. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. No goals as yet. Valverde in acres of space. Oh, shooting chance! And that was very necessary. And he's managed to gift it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Valverde. Bellingham. And he's there to clear it. Vinicius Junior! And the ball's come loose here. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looks across and plays it in. Backward it goes. Chance for a shot! Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Valverde strokes it back. Camavinga. It's Vinicius Junior. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bullish header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Mbappe. Finish. Chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and It could well be revisited.
Good chance here! Eder Militao did well to stay calm there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, they might not have made the most of it.
0-0 at the break. Both sides defensively robust. He'll fancy himself from here. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. He's tried one! Mbappe! Irrepressible!
Well, clearly there was some serious talking done in that dressing room during the break, because they've started this second half with much more intent, and the captain's finish was sublime. Just the ideal tonic for the remainder.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. It is a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Bellingham. Played out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Takes the shot! It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
That's really well manoeuvred. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Can he get it through? Pings. It's a mighty effort! Mendy clears. Looking for... And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all. And they win it back again. Tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior has it out wide and shoots! And again! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority...
Oh, terrible mistake. Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's heaved it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could... Tries a shot! Mendy clears it away. Camavinga gets it away. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Brahim Diaz. Mendy.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Closing in on goal. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's going to go a long way. That is ended up in no man's land. Madrid making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Great defending, strong and determined. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Nigeria give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Can he find the finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of... And the shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough. Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only...
Could be danger here! Chance, surely! Sticks it away! They're level! Level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
An act of charity gratefully received. And the shot! It's in! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Nigeria get themselves into the lead. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, sweet feet. He's having a shot! Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Nigeria already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Oh, just skips past his man. Mbappe. And he thumps it clear. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And the keeper beats it away. Driving forward. And it's made its way to him. Shapes to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Vinicius Junior, and he's running through. Oh, important interception. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's skewed away. Now it's crossed into Vinicius Junior! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Camavinga. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper. And he hits the net. It's level again. What a match we have.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And yes, it's him again. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. Chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. That's tidy. And that was very necessary. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. And that is high.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
the shot! In he goes again! It's in! And again they hit the front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play.
Oh, he's been quite a chance! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Great defending, strong and determined. A heavy challenge.
Added time.
Stood up well to him there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That is good alertness. Rudiger with the slight... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nigeria are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. So your views on the first half?
Well, credit to the players, Peter, for keeping the scores level, yeah, despite all that's happened in the first half, but things are going to get very tough in the second. We know who's likely to suffer in the circumstances.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. That's been cut out, well played. Camavinga. He's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he's there to clear it. The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's headed upfield. And he's gone looking for safety. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vinicius Junior, who's set up one goal so far.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Vinicius Junior. It's out for a goal kick. Has a look and plays it forward. Nicely intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2, then. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. Nigeria choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
That is ended up in no man's land. Nigeria do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Kamavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. This is promising. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. Arda Güler. And now the breakaway. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a super give and go. And he plays one through. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be...
Chance for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Nigeria looking to pass their way through. Danger averted for now. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Tries to pass it through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Some really good ball movement. Great ball, and he's in here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, you can see he's very much a favourite, and with very good reason.
Looking for the run. He has found the way through. Corner then.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
They've played it short. That is lovely. A lot of space ahead of him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Güler. Nigeria can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
This looks promising. And he's quick to snatch it back. Güler. The final seconds now. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's being urged to shoot. And he's had a hit. Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And they're back on the ball again. And he's intervened well there. And that is as far as it goes. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Not the most accurate pass. Shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great chance! He's delivered all right! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now the ball's gone astray. And it's Camavinga. Tchouaméni just about within shooting range. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Nigeria leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Aim forwards.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's in a great position here. First quarter of an hour gone. Nigeria are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice interception, well timed. Courtois getting this one clear. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played. Well, there's the clearance. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Gone backwards.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Good read, needed to be. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. Vinicius Junior. Madrid have a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's having a hit! And the ball's come loose here. Incoming delivery. He gets big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, no joy this time. Gently done.
Nigeria can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Vinicius Junior. Over to the other side. Valverde.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's Bellingham. And the counter is on. Driving forward. The ball has bounced loose now. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Nigeria have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back on the way. Nigeria shapes to shoot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Can he finish? Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Oh, that was vital. Rudiger gets it clear.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Mendy. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a lovely, neat pass. Aims beyond the defence. Bellingham. Valverde. Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Crosses it into the area. And that's going up front in a hurry. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looking for the run. Nigeria looking to pass their way through, and he stands tall, impenetrable.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looking to play him in. Pass somewhat off target.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Valverde. Bellingham. Valverde. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Applies the finish! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Nigeria can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 15, number 3, number 21, coming on the field, number 16, number 6, number 22.
Some really good ball movement. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. They've played it short. Good ball, good take. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Chouameni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. The muscular approach does pay off here. Can he get it through?
Pretty robust defending.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And smartly reclaimed. Camavinga. Chouameni. And that's it. Nigeria can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing...
He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Driving on and making good progress. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Back into the middle. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Out towards the flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! Oh, great low ball in.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. He'll try to keep this alive. And that has been cleared. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that has been knocked clear. And that's a danger. Bellingham!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Alexander-Arnold. Cross needs to be good.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a promising position, so it is still 0-0. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, important interception. Eder Militao gets rid without sophistication. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences up.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. And he's going direct. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bellingham looking to play him in. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Camavinga, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They've played it short. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Nigeria certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nigeria have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And he's straight offside. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Nigeria do have a chance to counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left.
Has been indicated.
Closing in, tries a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
This possibly the last play of the half. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling
Everyone,
stuff.
please welcome our players.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 40...
Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nigeria get their fourth corner. And it's hoisted clear.
Nigeria clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He has a look up. And that has been clubbed away. Nigeria have got it back and they'll have another go. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Rudiger has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Oh, the keeper's had to be at his best. That was a wicked hit.
Oh, that was stunning. He judged that beautifully.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. And he's gone backward here. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Nigeria still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's got away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Nigeria are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Now that looks a decent ball. He is just caressing the ball. He tries to clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Vinicius Junior!
That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number
Both sides
13.
then taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
21.
benches.
Number 9. Coming on the field. Number 6. Number 24. Number 22. Substitution.
Nigeria are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Just off target. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Brahim Diaz with the clearance. Looking for the run.
He'd be disappointed with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And it's Arda Güler. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's played into the area. He rises! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Vinicius Junior really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? Cleared without complication.
Nigeria really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Look at the space here. He can get that clear. Referee's given a throw. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Brahim Diaz. He's gone for goal. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, really cute, what a lovely series of passes. He gets big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Camavinga getting this one clear. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Nigeria really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Peter, it was hard to see any other outcome. Ruthless opponents who were intent on exploiting their very obvious advantage.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And already we're underway here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well, played right into his path. Here's found Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Nicely spread. Alexander-Arnold with it. He gets big! Harmlessly behind. Nigeria have it back and can go again. Good ball over the top. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's gone for goal. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will...
Chance for a shot! And he's managed to get rid. Bellingham. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out to the right. Bellingham. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Valverde. Valverde has created one goal already. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Bellingham. And Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga is in a really good position out wide. Camavinga. Camavinga tries making a foray down the right. Camavinga crosses it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
He's in plenty of space here. Gets into some space. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's found a way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Nigeria certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham, nicely aimed pass. And it's Camavinga. Some resolute defending there. Valverde, it's a searching pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's shifting through the gears here.
1 minute added time.
Played out wide. Passing nice and neat. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens,
and he's had a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That ball looks a good one. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. He's in a great position here. Plenty to aim at here. Mendy gets it clear. Valverde producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Camavinga.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Cleared away. Played back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
And here's Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. And here's the chance to counter. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Good ball, good take. Is there any support? He might not need it. Plays it in low. Goal! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's a sharp pass. No way through. Nigeria looking to pass their way through.
Nigeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic...
Takes a shot! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out to the right. Cross to the back post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking for a run-up. And he was quick to react. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
The ball goes in. That's really well cleared. Played out towards the right wing. Referee's given a throw. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's through. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether the...
And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Mbappe! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago.
And a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Takes a shot! And there's the shot! Superb from Valverde! About as smooth as it gets. First blood drawn. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Nigeria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's managed to get rid. Searching pass he's played there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. Valverde, given the lift of his goal. Well, the ball's come loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Looking for a runner. And he plays one through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now the breakaway. Oh, nicely intercepted. Valverde. Eder Militao. Threads one in. An uncompromising challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's a good foot in there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's through here. That is ended up in no man's land. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. OK, being behind at the...
He's gone for goal. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Aimed beyond the defence. Played into space. That is good alertness. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great vision. Shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Camavinga. It's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. That's a cute ball. Valverde providing an outlet on that flank. And that should get the job done. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And he's managed to get free. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the first half is done.
Nigeria would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Please welcome our lads to the field.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here.
Tries a shot! Goes long and straight. And that's another good win of the ball. Nigeria looking to pass their way through. Chouameni. And it's Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. Now he's got space here. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Here comes the... He's got tall! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that's been won straight back. Some really good ball movement. And he's lost his man. Decent chance! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are pulling clear here. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way. And he's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Eder Militao. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he latch on to this? Can he finish? Has a look and place it forward. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham, clipped into space. Shapes to shoot! Fantastic from Rodrigo! He's got himself an absolute peach. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact and sheer class.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you,
Struck first time. Oh, there was plenty on that.
well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still...
Oh no, this does not look good. That's a throw. Madrid can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Tries to play it through, and he's running through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it out wide. He is through, and the finish!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Tries from distance. It's loose. In he goes again. Off the post. Chance, but it's gone begging.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Mendy does really well to win the ball there.
Nigeria are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Brahim Diaz in acres of... And a chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. Nice bit of... That's rather hopeful. It's run... Chance for a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Nice physical challenge.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Crack chance! He scores!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Nigeria playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Just eases him off the ball. Tries from a long way out. And we're done. Nigeria have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And already we're underway here.
Chouameni, Camavinga.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity.
And he's let fly! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Tau. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! And it's a goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Thinks about the shot.
No foul, says the referee. Quarter of an hour played. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
It's a goal kick.
And it's Bellingham.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good running with the ball.
That's a shade optimistic. Chouameni. A probing pass. And it's been played through. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1.
He's having a shot!
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Plays it out wide.
Dink through.
Tries a shot!
And he's being shifted off it. Madrid with the corner, they're first. He's got full. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Very nearly half an hour gone here.
Valverde.
Alexander-Arnold.
And it's Chouameni. Can he get it through? Looking for the run.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's through, now is he in?
It's a threatening ball. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Tau. He's in a great... And the shot! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Brilliantly cut out. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he cuts out the supply. Madrid finding their passes. He won't be happy with that one.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Tau. Some good work on the right flank here. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the pass is intercepted. No, that's been intercepted. Ambitious ball here. Floated through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a promising position. He is through here. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's off and running. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's in space and looking for options. Tau.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now, can they get him away? Shot could be on. Shot, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out to the left it goes. And no, that was never going to make it. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Of true class. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. You just can't do anything about that. That's genius.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And claimed it back swiftly. Dykes. Now it's Tau. He has found the way through.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
No way through.
Camavinga, looking for a runner. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Tau, threads one in. Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a searching pass. Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Courtois gets it away. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's gone for goal! He's given the time to pick a pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Over to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's the keeper's ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice sequence of passes, this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary, and reclaimed it in a trice. He's through here. That's a decent clearance. Played out wide. Played back in. And that has been knocked clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, such a clever touch. That's a corner kick.
Substitution. Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 38. Number 22. Number 10. Number 33. Number 13.
They've played it short.
Coming on the field. Number 40. Number 35.
That is lovely.
Number 12. Number 11. Number 72.
Chance for a shot!
Substitution in
Fair
progress.
attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Time and again they are repelled. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Crosses it into the area. And that should get the job done. Madrid have their third corner. And we're done. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Vinicius Junior's cross. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising.
Courtois gets it away. Vinicius Junior. Valverde goes for the shot!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Mendy calmly anticipates. That's a cute ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Vinicius Junior! Goal!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely...
And he's let fly!
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Well played and well cleared.
Eder Militao.
In again. Danger averted for now. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Aimed in towards the centre. Opts to play it back. And the volley.
He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
It's a good spell of possession, this. This might spell danger.
And a chance! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have a break. Tries from distance.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Tau. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's made its way to him.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Tau has found the net here, of course, and the shot! It's anyone's ball now. That's going to go a long way. Chips it through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Bellingham. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mendy. It's an early cross.
2 added minutes
Big
has
chance!
been indicated.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Bellingham clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Tau. Rudiger does well to get it back. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
To the field.
The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're on the way. And he's found a way past. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this. And here's Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Bellingham. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Vinicius Junior probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. He's charged, surely! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being
Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Camavinga! He's missed, but not by that far. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now he's off and running. That has not gone well. Tau. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Mendy. More and more pressure on the ball here. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. He's tried one. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's been drilled in. He's found a way through. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, well played, well played. And he's gone looking for safety. Passes short and sharp. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. Dykes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Camavinga looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a little off target. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 38, number 10, number 36, number 22. Coming on the field, number 35, number 11.
Pass is coming off in quick succession
number
here.
12. Substitution.
There will be a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Madrid have reclaimed it. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he cuts out the supply. Goulet. And it's Arda Goulet. And Alexander-Arnold. Brahim Diaz. That's gone for a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chouameni. It's Vinicius Junior.
There will be 3 minutes.
And it's
added
Mendy.
time.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Oh, easy pickings there. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Not the most accurate pass. Chouameni. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity.